to be hot.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Left to Right podcast. Today, I have
You're
with
really
me...
loud.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I did turn down my phone volume.
Okay, Marty, what's up?
What's up?
And then we got Otto.
Hello.
Otto's, I think this is the first time he's been on it.
Facts. I'm already the best member. I cannot deny that.
Okay, Vaughn.
I really like Boston cream donuts, to be honest.
Okay, and then Schwartzy.
He's in my misery thing.
Zane, have I told you the story?
What, the story of how I was conceived? Like, is that what you're going to say?
No. Okay, so I told Marty the story.
No one cares about
Okay,
this stupid
anyways,
story. It's so
so
long and boring.
Let's talk about the first
GOP.
topic.
Wow.
The GOP has gained 1 million registered voters in the past year, which might be a positive sign for them come the midterms. What do you think about this, Marty?
Okay, I have statistics for this. Let me pull them.
And pull it up.
Okay. Oh, okay. So basically, the GOP has 1 million registered voters, new registered voters, and the Democrats have 600,000 new registered voters.
GOP.
So that is a gap of 400,000 because it's not even. I'm rounding the numbers. It's not like 600,000 on the dot. It's a wonky number. But so if you're a Democrat right now, you may be saying, oh, that's not bad. 400,000 votes difference. No, this is very bad. Let me tell you why. It's not really about the quantity, about where the votes are. Most of these new votes are coming from suburbs, areas where Democrats have done really well in the past. So you're going to start seeing suburbs tend to shift to the right more in this upcoming election.
Okay. Thank you for the statistics on that, Marty.
You're welcome.
Schwartzy, what do you think?
Well, there's been about, I don't know the numbers, but there's been way more Democrats than Republicans in this country for about 20 or so years now. So there's no reason to fear. That's all I have to say. Nothing.
Is that why the country's gotten progressively worse?
Progressively worse? What are you talking about?
The country has gotten progressively worse, not going to lie to you.
Okay, Vaughn, what do you think about what happened?
I just think the name GOP is funny because P.
How did this person get on this podcast?
Okay, anyways, it's not surprising, at all, because, Democrats have been in power for years, and the majority of the population has been, majority of the population has always been, independent, but, it's been a majority Democrat over Republican for a while, so it's not really surprising that the GOP is, gaining ground, I guess. It's not surprising that the GOP is gaining ground. I made it funny.
Okay, Otto, what do you think?
This is something that should have happened in 2016. This should have happened in 2016, except the problem was Trump got in the way, and he's still in the way. You would have seen an influx of registered voters for the GOP if Trump would never chose to run.
I agree.
I can guarantee you that.
I agree.
And the fact that him choosing to run kind of set back the GOP by 4 years. That's why you see so many Democrats voters, primarily because of Trump. And now that Trump's gone, what do you do? Your main
He ain't
source
gone
of
yet.
Allegedly.
He is
Because,
gone
he's going to announce his comeback on July 4th, and John F. Kennedy Jr. is going to come back from the dead.
Oh, of course.
Not-
All
Yeah.
happening on
not
July
JFK
4th.
Jr.,
Obviously.
JFK himself
Okay,
coming back.
with that said, let's talk about the January 6th testimony by Cassidy Hutchinson. Here we go.
L.
So,
Let's go.
she claimed because there are people against it. Yeah, under oath, but
Of course, sir.
I mean, there's OJ.
And
Cassidy
Bill.
Hutchinson
And Bill Clinton.
said that Trump grabbed
Bill
the
Clinton.
steering wheel to try to go to the Capitol during January 6th, and that he threw lunch at the White House walls. But some Secret Service agents and Trump's limo driver said that they would testify under oath to oppose what she said. What do you think about that, starting with Otto?
Honestly, I can kind of see this being true, although the part where they're people can testify for Trump, then again, that makes it a lot more like confusing for many people. However, this does not seem out of Trump's circle. Trump most likely could have done this. It's not Trump. It just sounds like something
Not
Trump
out
would
of
do.
character.
From what he says and what he does. Yeah, no, it's not out of his character. I personally believe he did do that. It's just, and plus she lied under oath, or that would mean she lied under oath if it's not true, which is a huge problem,
It wouldn't be the first time. You know what
Well,
I'm
yeah,
saying?
no shit.
bro.
Okay.
I lied under oath right now.
Here's what I think about this. Okay, I'm gonna give my opinion.
Oh God.
Why the
Didn't even
hell
ask
does
me
this?
yet.
Why the hell does this matter? Like, let's be real. Okay, he tried to grab the steering wheel. Did he grab it?
Probably.
It builds up their case. Basically, if they build a character and they build this persona that destroys his image, it's easier to take him down.
Also,
His
if this
image
is
is
true,
already
he literally
destroyed.
can't.
This
he
isn't a court
literally
trial.
can't run.
This isn't a court trial. This is a
Well, yeah, no, in the
committee
public
hearing.
eye,
All these
eye, it's a horse and pony show. It's to win. They know that they're not gonna be able to touch him with a 10-foot pole. But if they
This is true.
damage him enough to the point where the public views him differently, then they've succeeded in their mission.
But
Okay,
here's the thing.
That's very true.
Here's the
but-
thing. Who's really watching the hearings?
Lots of people. My whole family was talking
But-
about it over
But
dinner.
but who
Your family's weird,
who
I'm sorry.
would vote? Who on the I'm gonna vote for Trump side really is gonna like? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna vote for Daddy
Nobody,
Biden.
but it's
now.
gonna
But
rally.
there's a
It's gonna
percentage
rally
of
the middle.
Republicans. Yeah,
It's gonna rally
there's a
the
percentage
middle.
of never Trump
But the middle
Republicans
doesn't inherently
who will.
exist.
Well, it does. It's just way less than it used to because
That's
Trump
why
polarized the
the
United
middle
States.
is what got Biden his win in 2020.
Exactly, because Trump polarized each side, and Biden was a middle proponent who looked who this guy himself as a centrist.
Well, then you have a
In 2020,
you don't have a
Biden
middle,
pretended
you
to
have
be this,
polarized
like-
voters.
I want to say something. I think that the majority of this story could be true, but I do think the exaggeration of it, they're inflating it basically, which is something Democrats like to do a lot apparently. Inflate things. But I can see that I could definitely see that it happened, but I don't really think Trump full on fought the guy for the steering wheel. I have a hard time picturing that. I can see that he threw his lunch against the wall.
I mean,
Like-
if Trump could put down his large
He
Diet
threw his
Coke from
lunch against
McDonald's,
the
He wouldn't.
Maybe he
I
could've
actually
grabbed the
don't think
steering
that's true because I find it unrealistic that he wouldn't eat it. That's one part.
Yes, sir. Same,
Yeah.
You
same,
just see
same.
Trump eating it off the floor. That'd be so funny.
like a dog.
that's what he did.
Okay.
Um,
Does anyone else have anything to say on this?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right. Like, I hate Trump, right?
I
I
agree.
cannot stand the man. But, like, listen, I do not fight the fact that this motherfucker, this 70-year-old man, like this guy in his 70s, right, who's like 270 pounds, fought Secret Service agents. to grab his
I wish there was like
hand.
a video of this. It would be
Exactly. That's
really hard
why.
time
That's
believing
why.
that.
That's why I don't believe it. Like, what the hell?
no.
Like, that doesn't make sense.
There is camera recordage of him like lunging towards it. No, but I mean, like, I wish there was a fight
Dude,
for my entertainment to watch
Did you
it.
just hear what came out of your mouth? A 70-year-old man lunging at someone. That does not happen. That's a superhuman right there.
I mean,
Dude,
Donald
beside
Trump could Donald Trump could just lean and his entire like stomach would just grab the Secret Service. So
You
I
see,
mean,
that's that. I don't know what the word
But
is
he's
for. That's fat phobic.
it's okay because it's against Donald Trump.
No, it's
True,
not.
true.
Hypocrisy at its finest.
Racism is
You
okay
guys know
because it's against
Stacey
Clarence
Abrams?
Thomas.
Like, oh, I hate Clarence Thomas.
what?
Okay.
You guys know Stacey Abrams?
With that said, dude.
No. No, Stacey Abrams, bro, is so fat that when she goes to McDonald's, they have her order ready.
Word.
Oh my
Okay,
gosh.
with that
I have
said-
the same thing.
With that said,
No,
just
Zane,
remember,
I have to
Nope.
share this story.
fuck you.
The McDonald's closest to my house knows my order.
Okay. So with
How
the
much
overturning of Roe v. Wade, Biden vowed to
Boo.
protect abortion pills, which
Yeah.
doesn't really make sense because Biden also vowed to protect Roe v. Wade, and look what happened with that.
Okay, what can he do? Like realistically, because of the
I don't know.
You
not-
know what, guy? I agree. Biden is so good. He stopped the unlawful killing of multiple millions of
agree.
babies.
Joe Biden,
He's
you know,
Best president ever, right?
know
No,
what? I just
because
want to say this.
here's the funny part about this, because like he has so many failed campaign promises now at this point that it's just so funny.
You
Like,
know, he
I
promised
will,
to end cancer.
and he
So I'm
did.
still waiting on that.
He did.
I'm still waiting on that one.
Okay, if the Democrats didn't have Christian Sinema and Joe Manchin and had two other
They would have
Democratic
ended
senators,
cancer.
Roe v. Wade would like be a constitutional amendment. Like,
No.
Why
No
would it need to
shot.
be a constitutional amendment?
Yeah.
because that's the only way to actually protect it. There's only been
You know-
one amendment in history that's been challenged,
Wait,
which is the 18th.
Wait, yo, bro.
Because it was
Can I-
stupid.
Can I have a question? If Roe v. Wade is a constitutional amendment, right? Does that mean that I can go out to Fifth Avenue and shoot a guy and I wouldn't lose any votes? Because that's my constitutional right.
Didn't Donald Trump say that?
Yeah, he did. But if I go out to Fifth Avenue and I shoot somebody, right? Is that my constitutional right?
Oh, I mean,
yes, but
apparently
you're
it's a
breaking the
constitutional
law.
right to own a war machine, but you know,
No, but like,
Oh wait,
War
no,
Machine is
hold on.
the Marvel
Yeah.
character?
A war
Dude, what?
machine.
to own a
What do you
weapon
mean?
of war. I mean, yeah, go ahead.
Like
shoot
Iron
someone in the
Man?
middle of.
Are you
Yeah,
saying a
fair.
gun is a
Manhattan.
weapon of war?
Are you?
What
are you-
else is
Are you
it?
doing this because he's African American? Dude, you're racist.
Bro,
as
you're
hell.
Mexican.
Schwartzy is a racist.
Otto, you're Mexican.
Oh shit, you're right.
is there something wrong with Mexicans?
No, I'm Mexican.
Yeah.
I don't buy that.
Okay,
I'm
I
going
can't
to
say
proof
that.
that you're
Let's,
Mexican.
Off topic.
so there
Back-
were a lot of politicians who reacted to the overturning of Roe v. Wade in very different ways. Elizabeth Warren said she wants to expand the Supreme Court. Stacey Abrams said that she wants abortions up to 9 months
Ooh.
of pregnancy. 9 months. And
Just
AOC
kill it after it leaves, you know?
Dude,
No, and it's so
If
funny.
it looks
do it all
ugly,
the
if it
time.
looks ugly,
What's the
you
point
should
of
have the opportunity to kill it.
What's the point of killing a baby
California
at
moment.
like 9 months? Like you've already gone through 9
Okay, you
months
have to
since
realize, like no abortions happen at like 36 weeks.
I know.
really?
No,
Okay,
duh.
hold on.
Yeah,
Wait,
it's
there's
illegal.
still there's
Guys,
still
I
another
haven't-
reaction. AOC said that some SCOTUS justices should be impeached
I totally
for
agree.
what happened.
Yeah,
I
the ones
don't
that
usually
voted to
agree with
keep it.
AOC, but I totally agree.
Yeah, you know what? I think we should. I think we should
Yeah,
impeach Elena Kagan,
yes.
Sonia Sotomayor, and I guess Ketanji
Absolutely
Brown
not.
Jackson now.
I don't know this guy's. What's the new guy's name? I don't want to mispronounce it. How do I say your name?
Schwartzy? I'm not new.
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
old.
Schwartzy. Okay, Schwartzy. What justices do you think should be impeached?
Neil Gorshaw, Chris Kavanaugh, and
Say his name right.
You did, Chris Kavanaugh. Who's Chris Kavanaugh?
did I say
Who's
Chris
Chris
Kavanaugh?
Oh yeah, Chris Kavanaugh should be impeached
What the hell is
immediately.
his name?
Wait, that's it. That's
Brett?
what you say it? I thought it was
Brett
Kavanaugh.
Kavanaugh. Kavanaugh and whatever that other white guy who
Um,
impeached by-
Oh, okay, so why?
Whatever.
Can you give me like
because
a reason?
they said under oath that because of Casey versus Planned Parenthood and Roe v. Wade, that Roe was a precedent of American law. They told that to Senator Susan Collins. I
Yeah,
believe
so
it was
that's
Senator-
why Clarence Thomas wants to revisit certain cases like Obergall and Loving v. Virginia. He wants to revisit those cases because Roe was the statute.
Sorry.
Bro goes silent.
Nah, I don't go silent. Anyways,
All right.
they should
Cool.
be
I don't go
impeached for their
silent. Anyways,
misleading
gonna
of
go silent.
American senators, and that's that.
So
Because
true, buddy.
God
So
forbid
true.
that they change their opinion and
Can we just
do
like
their
point out
job.
the stupidity of Stacey Abrams saying we should have abortions up to 9
So
months?
true, pal. So true, pal.
I disagree. The only time abortion should be even thought of after the
Bro, I want to see a
whatever.
debate between this guy and Connor. You're like the Democratic Connor, bro. Like it's insane. Democratic beats are.
I mean, I
wanna
can
see
hold
this
my
guy-
points.
I want to see this guy debate the Aporia Institute. I don't know if you guys know them.
Can
I wanna
we
see
talk?
this-
Hold up, wait. Can we talk about how Howard Stern wants to run for president on like a campaign?
declared-
Like
He declared.
What the
It's
fuck is Howard
declared.
Stern?
he's some
too
fucking
old.
goofy ass guy who thinks that
He's a
gonna run
radio
president.
personality. I dislike the fact that celebrities think that they can be politicians now.
Dude,
No,
he's a
and it's
libertarian. Dude, he got my
it's-
vote. He got my vote.
It's so funny
Guys,
because of the
guys,
fact that he wants
he's
to.
really not a
he wants-
libertarian.
He
no,
wants
no.
to expand the Supreme Court to 5 justices, and then like abolish the Electoral College, and then there's
Yeah.
something else he wants to do. I
Sounds
forget.
exactly like a libertarian does in auto.
Never mind. He said
All
he
right,
was a
guys,
Libertarian
let me
Party member,
explain.
but I guess
Let me
not.
explain.
Yeah,
Let me
like
explain.
20 years ago.
What do you have to explain, Vaughn? I'm interested.
Okay, Howard Stern, right? This guy, horrible human being. In 1994, he ran for governor of New York as a complete joke. He was like the vermin supreme in that election, right? And he,
Vermin Supreme's not a joke, Vaughn.
I know, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. He was like the Donald Trump in 1994. All right.
Okay.
There you go. You guys want a joke? Oh, he was like the Joe Biden. Okay, he was just like any politician today, a complete joke, right? And but like the thing was, he ran as a libertarian, but he hated libertarians. Like that,
So that's yeah.
so like he was a libertarian who ran on things that weren't libertarian. That's like his whole thing.
And he also
Now-
picked Bradley Cooper as his running mate, by the way.
Yeah, now he's not
Awesome.
running under any party. He's running as an independent. He's declared it. Very interesting stuff. He actually declared his candidacy before Trump and Biden could, because that's
Didn't
how you know
Biden
he's
already
gonna win.
say he's
Wait,
gonna run?
he's
now?
like dead ass running for president?
Yes,
Oh, I thought it was like a
It-
joke.
if it's on Wikipedia, I think it's confirmed. Honestly,
Hold
in
on,
my
wait.
opinion.
Let me pull up the Wikipedia.
Yeah, the Hill. Howard
If you
Stern,
go to
Roe v. Wade's
independent-
overturning. I'm actually gonna
If you
probably
go to
vote.
candidates and scroll down to independents
Yep,
and stuff,
I
it says
see
declared. Yeah, isn't that insane? That's crazy.
Dude, Howard Stern's so fucking goofy. Like
He's
look
such
at,
a
look at his hair.
horrible
Hold up,
human.
like let me
That
turn
hair's
on my camera.
awesome.
Look at how goofy's.
Dude, he's a bad human being too. Like,
No,
he's
he
actually
is.
a horrible person.
He's actually a
All
horrible-
politicians are.
No. Howard Stern. No. Okay, so basically, Howard Stern had a guy on his show who called in. He was about to kill himself, and I guess Howard Stern talked him out of it. And then after this 5-minute phone call where he's like, "All right, I'm gonna call the cops. I'm not gonna come get you." Like, this guy didn't kill himself. He bragged about how he's like, "Oh yeah, that guy would have killed himself if it wasn't for me." Like he bragged about it.
That's fun.
How did we get to this topic?
He also said a lot of.
Howard
this
Stern
guy's
is running.
running for president.
He also said a lot of.
And he's
fucked up
gonna
shit about
win, obviously.
Some pop star after she died. I don't remember what he said, but Christian, he was telling me about it.
Howard Stern hasn't
Yeah.
been popular in
Okay,
like 20
let's
years,
move
so
on
like
to
I
some
doubt
of
he'll
the-
get any major
Let's
votes.
move on to some of the Supreme Court rulings that happened this
Oh.
week.
Also, Howard Stern
Um,
is really
so
libertarian
here's-
when he calls Hillary
Here's the
Clinton
first
his hero.
one. Here's the first one. This is a W by the Supreme Court, by the way. The Supreme Court ruled that the EP. No, that's the wrong one. Oops, wrong one.
That's
The
not a
Supreme Court-
W.
That's not a
yeah,
W. That's not a W.
That's not a
No, I
W.
was reading the wrong one. The Supreme Court ruled that a high school coach could pray on the field.
Yeah, that's a W.
That's a W.
It's a W. I never
Mhm.
saw
I
anything
see
wrong
nothing
with this,
wrong
'cause
with
it's
it.
not like he was
Religious
forcing other people
freedom,
to do it.
freedom of speech, First
He's not
Amendment.
as long as he's not forcing people or discriminating against people who don't do it, he should be
Yeah.
allowed to do it.
No, because he was
Exactly.
doing it by himself.
How
and
the
then
hell
by
did
Yeah,
him.
that's perfectly
How the
fine.
hell did this case even go up to the Supreme Court? That should be dealt with like on the local court levels. Like, come on.
Like
the
what else is
local
Clarence
court
Thomas
stupid.
going to talk about?
Schwartzy, the type of guy to say that this is like he's like forcing the religion on him. I'm
No, you
not
know what's
gonna lie.
crazy is that Breyer, Kagan, and Sotomayor all dissented. Like, why?
Because they don't respect the First Amendment.
No,
Like,
it was because other students were going with him praying in order to get favorable position with him.
No, if you actually read
There's
their
no
opinions-
evidence of that.
No, if you read their opinions on it, they're all like, well, it's this is forcing religion on people. No, it's not. If he's doing it by himself, like I see no issue.
You know, as someone who did study law for a bit in as a class, I find this interesting because the Supreme Court has ruled in the past multiple other times that your rights as an American do not stop when you step on school grounds. So it's just surprising that it took this long to make that ruling, because there was multiple cases in the past where protesting in a school was not allowed, and that went to the Supreme Court and they ruled that your rights as an American do not stop when you get on a school
What
grounds.
was that Supreme Court case again? I remember that one, but I forget what it was.
It's called Tink or something. You're gonna have to look it up.
It was
But
like
it's,
the West
Des
Virginia
Moines
It was
one.
like something versus no, I think it was in Iowa.
I
It's
remember
Tin-
from West
you can look
Virginia.
up.
Somebody was talking
It's
about was
Tinker.
Tinker.
It's Tinker v. Des Moines.
Yeah, that's it.
I just said that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on.
So that's the
The
case
next
that,
Supreme Court briefs. You know, what's EPA? What's that one about?
Okay, yeah. But does anyone else have anything to say about the first one we talked about?
I'll
No
say
comment.
something. I'll say something. This guy, I feel bad for this man because like he won the case, but like he still doesn't have a job. Big L. Feel
well,
bad.
now he can sue for wrongful termination. No.
That's true. He
No,
probably already
they could
did.
just say something else.
All right. We can
Okay.
move on to the next topic
Okay.
because
This was the other Supreme
Maddie,
Court ruling they had. Basically gets rid of
Huge
the
L.
point of the EPA of being like a thing. Like what's the point of the EPA? You know what I'm saying?
Huge L.
The Supreme Court ruled that the EPA cannot regulate greenhouse gas emissions, and all of that is now determined by the states.
Huge
W.
L.
Hold up,
determined by
Otto.
the
Why do you,
states now?
Otto, why do you say that's a W?
The EPA is bad. That's why.
Sure, so.
The EPA is
Has 3 letters.
awful. That too.
Okay,
And
are
you know what
The
else has
EPA,
three letters?
I don't like the EPA because there's a P in it.
Okay, are
Yeah,
you?
but the
That's a
GOP
little
has
funny.
Okay, everyone, shut up. Are any of you in debate forensics, like NSDA stuff like that?
I can't hear what you're saying. What?
Are any of you involved like debate forensics, like NSDA kind of stuff like that? No.
I still can't hear you.
We don't know what you're saying.
So, is this better?
All right, moving on from this actual like loser. We gotta talk about this. Honestly, I agree with Otto. Turning it over to the states is probably a better idea. But like climate change, but like the EPA does a really bad job of that. And you can't really like regulate something like this because it's very hard to regulate. And you know the EPA it doesn't do a good job of doing it anyway. But like, listen, you could perform that. You could like get in there and be like, all right, this is what we gotta do. Like, listen, they really just don't do a good job of like fighting climate change, honestly. And they haven't for like 50 years. So you know it's
We just need to reset America.
I think
Honestly,
turning it over
I
to the
feel like
states for
the
now is a good
EPA
idea until they can like figure their shit out.
The EPA in general is bad. Like some of their ideas were like incredibly costly, and if we were to put those ideas into like full steam, then they would have put like disasters on the economy that we may have seen like
Oh
quicker.
yeah, spending money to protect the Earth. No, that's where we draw the line.
Yeah, I know.
But let's
honestly,
fund Space Force.
we have
Let's
to-
fund Space Force.
corporate bailouts. Oh, here, take my wallet.
I
Saving the
don't
planet.
agree with corporate
Yeah.
bailouts either.
Nobody
Almost
said anything
everything
about
that the
corporate
government does is
bailouts. You
bad.
actual fucking idiot.
But
Nobody
it's-
said anything
I
about
got a
that.
It's-
perfect idea. Let's defund Space Force.
How about
I
we just
agree.
defund
Honestly, I don't
Let's just
care.
have the military budget. Like,
Just defund everything, dude. Everything
Honestly.
is bad.
Why would you want to cut the military budget when half the world is like tense right now with
Okay.
global war?
Because we shouldn't be involved with half the world.
Well, yeah, of course we shouldn't, but you should always be prepared.
No.
No, oh yeah, you're right. Let's just forget the military.
It's wasteful spending. We spend way more than any other country.
Well, yeah,
Like-
we shouldn't be spending what we're spending right now, but he said cut it in half.
Marty, the
Yeah,
type of guy
cut
to
it in
prefer to
half,
talk to a
bro.
girl. Bro,
Literally
what?
every other country spends half of
if
what we
we
spend
cut
on
it
our
in half,
military.
we would still spend the most money in
Yeah, for
any
real.
other country in military spending.
Yeah. So we should actually cut it even more.
So then you
honestly,
agree
Otto.
with me.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
agree
say
with you
that.
completely. I agree with you completely, Otto. Honestly.
Yeah, and I know Vaughn agrees, but I don't know Schwartzy agrees or
It's for
disagrees.
sure.
I'm
Schwartz
scrolling
is a
on-
dumb liberal. Come on.
I'm just going on Instagram right now. I'm just kind of paying attention to.
Bro,
Okay, I think we move on to the next topic.
This guy is
So,
literally Connor. This guy is literally liberal Connor, bro.
I think the liberal Connor is what's his name? Simon.
Oh no! Don't compare me to him.
No, I wasn't.
You're a lot like Simon. I'm not gonna lie.
Eddie,
You go off topic a lot. All right.
Okay,
Anyways.
so here we go. So Stephen Breyer is off the Supreme Court. He's done.
W.
All of Bill Clinton's nominees are gone.
Hey, I'm Bill Clinton.
Okay.
Bill Clinton outlived all of his Supreme Court justices.
Ketanji Brown
Breyer's
Jackson.
still alive.
Oh, that's right.
Ketanji Brown Jackson became the justice. She's the first black woman. I saw some article that said
Huge
she's the
W.
first black person, and I'm like, so Thurgood Marshall and Clarence Thomas are just like non-existent.
Clarence
No,
Thomas has had his
because-
black card revoked after his
Yeah.
ruling on Roe v. Wade.
Yeah, no, they
What?
okay. This is how it works. If you
That
if
is
you
a
don't
joke,
agree,
by the way.
if you don't agree with the Democratic Party, you're not black. Obviously, Joe Biden.
That-
said it.
yeah,
If you don't-
Joe Biden.
If you don't vote for me, you ain't black.
And he
All
doesn't
right,
lie. He has
I'm
never
heavy
And
on
lied
Clarence
one
black
time in
Thomas
his
guy.
whole
didn't
life.
vote for
This
Joe
is
Biden. Therefore, he's
disgraceful.
not
But then
black.
again, Thurgood Marshall's a liberal, so why would he not be considered black?
He didn't
No,
vote for Joe Biden.
His name is too close.
I think. Wait, Vaughn. I think he did vote for Joe Biden.
Oh no! Wait, no, but like
He's still alive?
no,
No, he's dead.
No,
That's,
no.
That's the point
no,
of
it
the
wasn't-
joke.
No, Biden didn't vote for. No, Thurgood Marshall didn't vote for Biden. Ruth Bader Ginsburg did. Come on, bro, get it right.
You are so bad.
Didn't
Burn
she
this
die?
podcast to the
What
ground.
are you talking
Dude, I'm
about?
just. They got me questioning who's alive and who isn't. Like,
Yeah, but they all still vote Democrat, so it's okay.
I bet.
Whether
They
alive
were-
or dead, they still vote Democrat.
Honestly,
How did that go from that to Ketanji Brown Jackson?
all right. Anyways, Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Huge
I wrote an
W.
amazing. Shut your bitch ass up, Shorty. Okay,
That's why
Ketanji
I'm
Brown
in a
Jackson.
hoodie eating pizza from a Little
Bro,
Caesars.
can you shut the fuck up? Nobody
Oh, that
cares
is
about
Little
your dumb
Caesars.
ass, bro. You're literally just like being annoying because you can't talk. Like you want this to be all about you. This is not the Schwartzy show, bro. This is the Vaughn show, obviously.
That would
Everybody's
be
here
a
for
good
me.
show, though. The Shortsy show. That'd sound cool.
The Schwartzy and Connor show. We should make that thing.
Oh,
Anyway,
Get rid of
gosh.
the word Connor. Dude, the Shortsy show sounds like it could be an actual thing, though.
But you know
I
what's
agree.
funny? Connor's listening to this right now.
he is.
Oh, shit.
What?
Where is he actually?
I don't know. He's probably gonna listen to this eventually, right? When
This
she-
whole
I
thing,
guess.
yeah, I guess, yeah.
Anyways, back to Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Whoosh.
I wrote, shut the fuck up. I wrote an amazing article about Ketanji Brown Jackson and why she doesn't really matter. Because she, like from a legislative standpoint, right? Like, I get it. Like, it's like a big ceremonial thing. Oh, she's like the first black woman. I don't care. Okay? What matters at the end of the day is like the actual, like, legislative effects from this. And really, there are no legislative effects from this. She's just Stephen Breyer with a vagina, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, she's like, if Stephen Breyer cut his dick off and did blackface, that's literally Ketanji Brown Jackson. Like, I'm sorry.
That's
So,
horrible.
That's horrible. I don't
Like,
care what you think. You're literally dumb. You're literally liberal, bro. You're
Listen,
literally liberal. You're literally
Rain,
Mexican.
your entire podcast is literally just bullying Schwartzy. That's it. There's no politics. It's just fuck Schwartzy.
Yeah, no, I've noticed that.
Okay, anyways.
Zane doesn't care. Ow, I broke my
Okay.
rubber band.
Okay, anyways. Yeah, so, like, you know, like, I don't know. I guess it's cool. A liberal judge got replaced by a liberal judge. Like, I don't know what, like, I'm so surprised, bro. Like,
No, you know what's funny? You thought that Rand Paul was gonna vote for.
okay, we don't.
That's
Okay,
true.
listen. Because I looked at it with common sense. Most senators didn't look at it with common sense like they should have, because the Supreme Court has become so politicized that like they're just gonna oppose anybody. So, you know, it's fine. I assumed that maybe politics would be a little less partisan, and politicians would have some common sense, but I guess they didn't
No.
because they
Politicians have never had common sense in the history of our country.
That's true. That's kind of true.
Not even in the
Uh,
history of our country, just like in the history of
Yeah, just the history of
world.
anything ever. Yeah. You know, yeah, but like she doesn't really matter all that much from like an actual legislative standpoint. She kind of is just there. Like
she just exists.
she's just there, bro.
Okay. Does anyone else have anything else to say about
Yeah,
Kentucky?
yeah.
I have something to say.
All right, go for it. You know, I want to hear what you have to say.
I do want to hear what this guy has to say.
I mean, is Little Caesars hoodie guy wrong? No,
Yes.
but I mean, it's very significant in the fact that Ketanji Brown Jackson's going is
No, it's
the
not,
first Supreme
bro.
Court justice.
It literally isn't.
She'll probably live a good 30 years, I'd say, which is great.
I honestly, you know what? I
Are you
I
saying
hope
that
she's there for a
gonna live
day.
for 30 years? Jeez, you really underestimate how long she's gonna live.
Wait, how old is she? Is she 41 or 51?
I think she's in her 50s.
I hope, after she gets sworn in, right?
Ketanji Brown Jackson is currently at the age of 51.
Okay, so she can live for another 35, 40 years, essentially.
That's very rude of you, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, you're being really mean to her.
How?
Just being like, oh yeah, no, like like you're very underestimating.
lot
You,
like
so
Jennifer.
so you just see this historical Supreme Court nomination as a vote. It's just a person.
I mean, what
Yes.
other politician hasn't?
She's a historic nominee to the Supreme
You're
Court.
correct, but in the
Historic.
eyes, people from 200 years are going to think, "Oh, okay, she was liberal."
Why haven't we had an Asian judge?
I know, right? They always seem to be the smartest.
We have
Oh,
three
no.
black judges in our history, but no Asian judges.
Because if we had an Asian
We need
judge,
a-
we'd be super advanced. Do you really think politicians want us advanced?
That's true.
No.
Where's
Have we ever had a
Where's
Mexican
the Mexican?
judge?
Yeah, like
Don't worry.
We've
No,
I'll
no,
be
no,
the-
You
I'll
know
be the
what
good
I'm
president
wondering?
one. Trust
You know
us.
what I'm wondering? Why is it just all white? I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Of course,
Why aren't they
Nevada will
all
say that.
white, straight males?
it's funny because
Good
7 white
question.
straight males decided that Roe was decided that Roe was right,
Nope.
and then the
One of
most
them was
diverse
black.
court in
Right,
history.
right,
One of them was
uh,
black.
And one of them was a
And then the
woman.
most diverse in court in history decided.
So
that-
what
Over
Swifty is
Schwartzy.
saying is that we should return to a white Supreme Court. Is that what you're trying to say?
no, it's just a point.
Is that what you're saying?
It's just a point.
Schwartzy, I have a question.
Give us a.
Does Amy Coney Barrett count as a woman?
I mean,
Why are you thinking?
Yeah. Why are you thinking she's a woman?
yeah, I guess.
Oh my
I
god,
guess.
bro!
Oh, well, if Schwartzy said it, then it's true. Yeah, he's got the ultimate decision.
Okay,
Oh my
guys.
God.
So that's
You're
the end of the
so
episode.
fucking dumb.
Thank you guys so much for
You're so
listening.
stupid.
We'll see you next.
Why are you?